Hi everyone, this is Francisco. I'm recording this video mainly to first of all, it was gambling because I've been buying these lottery tickets. This is called the Lucky Spot. The Lucky Spot. You get it? The Lucky Spot. Anyways, so I was thinking, it says something about if you're having trouble gambling, it says right here, play responsibly. Problem gambling helpline 1-800-GAMBLER. Now, I was thinking, is gambling even legal in the state of California? Because earlier that thought came to my mind. Remember I told you guys that I hear voices? Well, there is a voice that I heard in my mind, and it stated that, and now that I had a little bit of time to think about it, it's so true, because I don't know if it's allowed, and I haven't even looked it up, but if it is against the law, then that means that these California lottery tickets and whatever, they're technically breaking the law, right? Let's check it out. Is gambling illegal? ILL, not ELL. Illegal in California. The state of California the California state constitution makes gambling illegal. California Constitution Article IV. I think I looked it up in Roman numerals. I think that's a 4 or 5. Let me check, because I don't know my Roman numerals. I hate when they do that. Number. Okay, it's number 4. It's like a I and then a V. Article IV. However, certain forms of gambling regulated by the state or the state's Native American tribes are permitted. So there you guys have it. Oh, so that also includes the casinos. But I once heard, if people are gambling, in public or even in a private setting, I heard it's kind of illegal or something like that. I don't really know the laws on that. But yeah, that question just it kind of baffled me a little bit, you know. And I think before I continue, I think there is one more thing I wanted to talk about. So there was that, the gambling thing. And I think yesterday or the day before yesterday, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. I had another thought, another voice that said it was a girl, it was a lady, and she said, in my mind, okay, and I know, I know the voice. It's kind of weird, right? Because I just met this person, and we've been working for this person, and obviously I don't have any communication with these people outside of work. But I technically heard a lady saying, it's crazy how we have to work for so much hours and so much time so many days or whatever to only earn a certain amount of money. And if you guys own a business, like business owners, they just come and they can charge whatever they want, basically, and they can pull your whole paycheck like nothing. And you know, for some work to be done at your home, you know, you could be paying out of pocket like $5,000, and that type of money would take like a whole month to make. To, you know, and over time you would have to save up. So, like this person was like, it's crazy how these people can come and earn that much money for so little amount of hours. You know, just a little bit of hours. And these people that go to work and commute to work every single day, week after week, month after month, and they don't even touch that type of money. They don't even earn that type of money. All right. It's very difficult for them to, and I don't think that it's fair. I guess, like, you know, if you people, you know, even some of you who went to college and like a university and all that, like, there's some uneducated people who just start up their business. They learn how much other people are earning, and they go and they do that themselves. Alright, like, I heard like house cleaners earn like $60 an hour. Some professional companies, right? But they're not really professional. All you have to do is go to the fucking city hall, get a DBA, which is a doing business as business name, right? And then you establish like a website so people can know you're legit, and then, which is, you know, like GoDaddy, they only charge like $30 a month, and it's so simple right now. It's so simple. Shopify as well. There's another website out there. I forgot the business name of it, but yeah, it's out there. It's really out there. And then it's a matter of like creating business cards and advertising, right? Going out there and talking to people, talking to business owners. If you guys are into like house cleaning, if you guys started a business like that, you guys can go and talk to like real estate agents. Like, hey, I'm doing house cleaning. I understand that you guys are flipping homes, selling homes. You guys need to close those deals. The house might be dirty. Here's my business card. Eventually, they're going to give you a shot, right? They're going to use you. They're going to work you because it's going to benefit them, and it's all business at the end of the day. But it's crazy how, you know, we can go to college. People can go to college, and there's some people who never even graduated, and they can earn more than educated people. Now, that's how messed up this whole system is, and it's just weird. I think it's weird, personally, and anyways, that is the type of the train of thought that I got, that I started thinking about when this thought entered my mind, and I heard this thought in my mind. Okay? But going back to is gambling illegal in California? It says, can you legally gamble in California? Question mark. Legal forms of gambling in the U.S. state of California include card rooms, Indian casinos, in the California State Lottery, pari-mutuel wagering on horse racing, and charitable gaming. Commercial casino style gaming is prohibited. Commercial casino style gambling is prohibited. I don't even understand that. But okay, there's a definition about all of this on Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. If you guys type in gambling in California, and it's kind of short. It's not a very lengthy definition. It says California law, the Great Seal of the State of California. It says gambling in California from Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Legal forms of gambling in the U.S. state of California include card rooms, Indian casinos, the California State Lottery, pari-mutuel wagering on horse racing, and charitable gaming. Commercial casino style gaming is prohibited. Card rooms, licensed card rooms may offer approved card games in which players vie against each other rather than against the house, such as poker. As of 2019, there were 66 card rooms operating in the state and another 21 licensed but not operating. Since 1995, there has been a moratorium on new card rooms. The industry generated $850 million in revenue after payouts in 2018. Non-banked card games such as poker have always been legal in the state. The California Penal Code, enacted in 1872, prohibited several casino games by name, as well as all house-banked games, but did not outlaw poker. Card rooms also operate non-banked versions of card games such as PAI GOW poker, and Baccarat, where players can take turns playing the dealer hand against the other players. However, in these card rooms, an independent operator known in state law as a third-party provider of proposition services usually acts as the house, and the casino earns revenue on a fee charged to the proposition service provider and fees charged to players to play a hand. Statewide card rooms regulations were enacted in 1984. In 1997, the Gambling Control Act was adopted, which created the California Gambling Control Commission to regulate California card rooms. Cardrooms or card rooms. I don't even know. I can't even pronounce that word. But it's spelled CARDROOMS. Okay? Charitable gaming, Eligible non-profit organizations may operate bingo games, raffles, and poker nights. Organizations are limited to one poker night per year. State voters in 1976 approved a constitutional amendment allowing countries and cities to legalize charitable bingo. An amendment to allow charitable raffles passed in 2000, and enabling legislation went into effect in 2021. Legislation allowing poker night fundraisers took effect in 2007. Pari-mutuel wagering on horse racing is permitted at racetracks and state and satellite wagering facilities, and online through advanced deposit wagering providers. Extended racing meets are held throughout the year at 5 tracks: Cal Expo Del Mar, Golden State Fields, Los Alamitos, and Santa Anita. 4 other fairgrounds tracks hold brief meets in the summer and early fall. There are 27 satellite wagering facilities throughout the state, most of them found at country fairgrounds, card rooms, and tribal casinos. Racing and wagering is regulated by the California Horse Racing Board. As of 2018, the annual amount waged on California races was $3.2 billion, with $662 million retained after payouts. Horse race wagering was legalized by voter referendum in 1933. Satellite wagering was first legalized at fairgrounds in 1985 and was expanded to private facilities in 2008. Advanced deposit wagering became legal in 2022. Indian gambling. Federally recognized tribes can operate casinos under the Federal Indian Gaming Regulatory Act. As of 2019, there were 63 casinos operated by 61 different tribes. The industry generates approximately $8 billion in annual revenue after payouts. Pursuant to tribal state compacts negotiated with the state, tribes with larger casinos share a portion of the revenues with non-gaming or limited gaming tribes. Those with fewer than 350 slot machines. Lottery. The California State Lottery offers scratch cards and draw games, including the multiple state Powerball and Mega Millions games. The lottery was approved by voter referendum in 1984 and sold its first tickets in 1985. And that's where it ends, ladies and gentlemen. And that was the definition for gambling in California with Wikipedia, the free encyclopedia. Okay? That just wrapped that up right there neatly for you guys to, easily comprehend. what I was referring to and wanted to share and talk about, with all of you, because these are some weird thoughts, right, that I've been getting. So I can see why, though, because like in a professional setting, people can't really cheat. There's security guards. People know what's going on. So I can see why it's regulated. Okay. But when it comes to this money thing, it seems like you people don't really care too much. I don't know what's going on out there, but I'm thinking that I don't know, it's just weird. Because I could start a business right now and start earning like $200 a day. Maybe even $300 a day. $300 a day for one whole year, I think equals to like 1 million. If I could remember correctly. Or no, I think it's 360,000. I kind of forget, but let me see. $300 dollars times let's say 300. It's like 100,000. For let me see, 300 times 300 days. But we all know there's 68 days in a year, so it's more like 100,000, 10,400. Or how? Yeah, that's how you would say it, right? Right. 100,000, 110,000, 110,000, and no, 110,400 and 0 cents. Or I don't know. Anyways. But let's just take it. Let's just narrow it down. 300 times. Wait. 12. 300 times 30 for 30 days. Like 9,000. So like almost 10,000. So technically, someone would have to be making, I think, 3,000, right? $3,000 every single day for 30 days, which will go to almost $100,000, almost every single month, which will then equal to 1 million for 1 year. I think I did the math before, and I think it was after 10 years. That's what it was, because I said instead of the 90,000, it's 9,000, right? 9,000. So yeah, so 300 times 12. No. Times 30 equals 9,000 times 12. Oops, I put division. Times 12 equals 180,000. So, and then you do the times 10, and it goes to 1 million. So that's what I did before. So that's why I got a little bit confused with the math there. But other than that, yeah, it's kind of crazy, right? All this math and stuff. Oh, and by the way, some of these businesses can make more than like $10,000 a month. Like, for instance, there was one company, they were charging like $1,000 times 30. So they were making like roughly $30,000, like every single day. Because there's this guy, we were cleaning the windows for this guy, for a customer of ours. Or it wasn't of mine, I was working for a company. But I did have my own business, but then I stopped doing that and I started working for a company. And when I was there, well, the guy got a phone call, and he had this company on speaker, and they were like, yeah, we can clean your whole house for $800. So it wasn't technically $1,000, but it was close to that. And the house was clean. It wasn't even dirty. Like, I don't know if they're going to use some special sanitizing solutions and chemicals to sanitize the whole house. Like, I don't know what this house cleaning fully included. You know, like as far as the whole offer, the whole deal, the whole package. I don't know, right? I don't really know everything about how they run their business, how they function and operate as a business, and what they do to when they charge that amount. I don't know if they start detailing everything. I don't really know, you know. But you know, there's a bunch of companies, and what you guys can do, if you guys are interested in knowing like the pricing, there's always Angie's List, I guess, because I was talking to like one of these representatives, and I guess there's a list somewhere there for business owners, I believe. I kind of forget, but I think it might be even open source, so anyone can go on there and check how much people are charging, companies are charging to perform or to do certain jobs, certain types of work, certain type of work. Yeah, certain type of work, or it could be said certain types of work, right? Because there's a lot of types, not just one specific type. But if we're just talking about one in particular, then yes, we would have to say type, right? So just proper English, right? And I don't know, I'm still learning. I don't really know a bunch of, you know, like I don't know it fluently, you know, like I do, but not like entirely, you know. But anyways, so there's that, and there's that. Plus, you guys can always call these companies, have them give you an estimate on what they would charge to do something that you want to get involved with, and or that you want to get involved in, as far as the company is concerned, like starting your own company. And also another way to acquire other, you know, business estimates is to ask your neighbors, ask your friendly neighbors, hey, call this company for me and I want a written estimate on how much they would charge to do, like, let's say remodel your kitchen, remodeling your whole kitchen, with just the basic stuff, nothing too crazy, and I want to see it. I want to see an estimate, so have them, give you a ticket or receipt. I want to see it in writing, in other words, that type of thing. Because a lot of these people, they're practically like brokers. Okay, they go around. I know this from experience. They go around and they give people a lot of estimates, and then they get fucking people from, they get fucking people they can pay $20 an hour off the street, and then they pocket the rest of the money. That's how they do it. They're pretty smart. There's some smart people out there. Anyway, so so this whole video, that's where I'm going to end it. It was the sad reality of how this whole system is treating us, whether we are educated or not. And the other one was going back to the first one, it was whether how the system's all messed up, whether we are business owners or not, or educated or not. When I heard the voice of that's crazy how these like business owners can take so much money for so little hours, and so it's not like a little bit of work. Like we busted our asses off, but it might seem like fucking, like a lot of money for what we did. Like after thinking about it, a lot of you will probably like second, like you guys will doubt yourselves, like second like think, like you guys would second think what you guys did, as far as like the idea, the logic. Like, wait a minute, I just gave this company all this money, and at the end of the day, we could have probably done it and saved thousands, right? So that was like the that train of thought when I heard this voice. It was that type of sense that I received. And it's okay, like some people don't really know how to do certain things. Some people don't have the tools and a bunch of other things, right? There's a lot of factors to consider. But nevertheless, so there is that, right? As far as how it's unfair, basically, how people can charge so much money when other people are going to work at a restaurant or working at a grocery store, a local grocery store, and only earning like $17 per hour, and receiving like $500 checks every week. And That's why a lot of us, we can't even afford our own apartments. You know, like we can't even afford an apartment. The apartments around here, they're like $4,000. People are only they're only earning half that money. And that's not even including their food and other things. You know? Like, what the heck's going on? You know, so anyways, it was like that type of statement that I received, and I was like, whoa. Like, that's so true, you know? Like, I have to make a video about this. And then just right now, when I was scratching these lottery tickets, is when I received my second thought that I just talked about, and I am going to repeat myself again just for the sake of the video. It was, is gambling illegal? Or no, they're like more like, is gambling isn't gambling illegal? And it is. And if you guys were to look at me playing, you know, buying these things, it's like I'm basically gambling. You know, I'm breaking the law. But according to the dictionary, the definition is not. But there is some forms of illegal gambling. Like I heard, like if people gamble, like they put money for like a game, like the Super Bowl, I heard that could be illegal. I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if people can start something like that legally for like the Super Bowl or any other type of sport out there just to try to earn some extra cash. I don't know. Or lose extra cash. Or risk it all. All in type of thing, you know? I don't know. It's like whatever. I really don't know. But, you know, the reason I buy these things, literally, I purchased like $250 worth just about this month. It's March 29th, 2023. I basically lost a lot of the tickets, but I basically got half, another 250 tickets technically for free, because there were free ticket win. So in the California lottery websites, we are allowed to go for the second chance, to enter for the second chance. Enter second chance draw at CaliforniaLottery.com. Second chance or mobile app, California Lottery. All rights reserved, right? So I technically was able to input on through my laptop, my Chromebook Black, my laptop that Google created, and I bought specifically from Google. Well, anyways, I sat here and I also used my phone, right? So I did both, my laptop and my phone, because I don't have the app, because my phone only allows me to download a certain amount of apps, and I like the apps that are here. I only have like 10 of them or less than that, so I need like a chip to be able to download more apps. But anyway, so that means I can just scan the barcode, right? But anyways, so after spending like the $250, just about, more or less, I basically won some money, and but eventually I lost it all. Alright, right now I'm banking on the second chance. So I spent $100 today on lottery tickets. Just today. So I probably spent more money. But anyway, today I spent $100 just to try it out. Especially for the second chance. And I won $56. And then I bought the $56 of lottery tickets, and then I won, I think it was like 30. And then I buy more, and then I get these 30, and I feed the machine again, and then I get like 15, and then I go back and I put the money in again, and for the 15 tickets, and I might win like $1 or $2 with a few free ticket things. So then it just like basically it just milks my money eventually, you know. It drains my money. It like reaches in my pocket slowly and it takes it from me. Alright, that type of thing. So I don't know about these things. And you know, like I'm not a gambler. I don't have problems with gambling. I'm just doing it to try to make extra money, to do something productive with my life, you know, because I'm here all day. It's like if I'm locked up. You know, and it's so sad. And this is like my only hope. Besides work. Work is only feeding me so little. Right? And we all know the story, right? We all know how this shit works. Or do we? But either way, I just wanted to talk about this. I don't know if it matters or not. I consider it more like a personal blog input than anything. But it might open someone's eyes out there. It might, this message might speak to someone out there. I don't know. But whatever. To me, it doesn't really matter. It's like 1 year out the other for me. But I was really tripping out on this information. You know? Like gambling. Like the other thing is like prostitution. Like prostitution? I'm changing the subject now, right? You guys realize that, right? So prostitution is illegal in California, but they have strip joints. They have like deja vu, or I think that's how they pronounce it. They also have like deja vu or something like that. They also have like deja vu or something like that, and then they have like all topless showgirls, and then you guys can go in there and get lap dances and who knows what else. But if we try to do that in public, like I was just at Chick-fil-A today, and there was a girl that approached our table, and she was like, "Oh, hi guys, would you guys like me to take any trash, or are you guys doing okay over here? Do you guys need anything you guys need anything from me? And I was thinking, well, I could use a lap dance for $20. But did I say that? Of course I didn't. Right? Because everything is, it's all about timing, right? And being at the right time, at the right place at the right time, or something like that, right? Something like that, right? Like, that is for a professional setting, I'm assuming. But what do you guys think out there? And not just that, but there's also online, like the website, and you guys can actually book like an escort kind of like date to go to your home, and they're able to travel to your home, and you have to pay a lot of money up front, and you basically do the same thing with them that you would do at the strip joints in California, but you're doing it in the privacy of your home. And if you guys don't believe me, check out the websites. They're all over. So it's basically the same type of concept with gambling. If gambling is legal in California, is prostitution legal in California? And why are uneducated people earning more than educated people? Like, shouldn't legally educated people be earning more than uneducated people? To me, it doesn't really make sense. I think like the United States Treasury or whatever, or the California Treasury, should be paying people based on their education or some shit like that. Because, if I was getting paid based on education, guess where the fuck I would be at right now? I would be in school. Right? Oh, but a lot of people want to bypass that and say fuck school. And there's even YouTube videos of people talking against going to education. Going to school or college. And they're even bragging about it. Some of these guys are even bragging about it. So, you guys tell me, like, it's like they're fucking around with the system, right? You guys follow, right? My train of thought. So I don't really understand all of this stuff that's going on. It's not fair. It doesn't make sense. From the very beginning, it never made sense. And even now, it doesn't make sense. Right? Like, I'm not lying. I'm not making this shit up. These are real facts. Now, am I against prostitution? Fuck no. I love all prostitutes out there. Okay? Like, if I had money, I would be paying prostitutes to suck my dick. So I could have my way. Or else the highway. Right? But it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. It is what it is. Like, this whole life is so weird. That's why I believe in AI technology, AI dating. AI, everything, AI, education, the digital ID. You know, the government needs to tap into this source of like, it's like the real gold mine. Okay, if they were to adopt this to their system, they would be more successful, they would be thriving, and more blessed, because we won't have these people going around the system. Now imagine growing up, and imagine going to school, like starting over type of thing, and instead of your parents telling you, hey, we need you to stop going to school because we don't have any money, and you need to help the company, you know, the family company, or else, you know, we're not going to make it or whatever. So that's what a lot of people have to do, or had to do back in the day. At least I heard stories like that. People were saying that they had to stop their children from going to school because they were broke, and they had to also earn some type of money to put money on the table. I mean, to put food on the table and to take care of themselves, right? As opposed to if this was if this was like taken seriously and like enforced, and if this was put into effect, then instead of us telling our children, hey, you need to stop going to school because we don't have any money, and you need to start working, instead of that, you people would be like, you know what, continue going to school because it's more important. Later on, you're going to earn more money, and because everything's through the you know, the smartphones technology. Us growing up, we didn't really have that. I didn't have it until I was like phones came around when I was like 10, or something like that. Okay, like everything that we know now, we didn't know back then. So the whole perspective of educating our children for future generations to come, and even their like for them to educate their children, and to teach them better things than we could have ever possibly learned from our parents, whatever their parents taught them, and they passed that wisdom and knowledge down onto the current time today, right now. This is the future for me, right? This is not the now. And we have it in our power right now. It's in our power right now to make that difference, right? Like I'm not saying for you people to get involved in other people's affairs and to go and accuse people of whatever you think is wrong. Like, don't do that. That would be foolish. I'm not saying this to accuse anyone or to blame anyone. I'm saying this from an educational standpoint. There's a difference, a huge difference. And I'm telling you guys, with the internet, we can change the future. And we can impact more lives than ever before. Because not a lot of people are teaching this or even preaching this. That's why I'm telling all of you to support me, like if I was your own personal pastor. But a lot of you ain't feeling this. I can go around like all these preachers, and this is all I can throw this stuff out like water. Like water coming down from a waterfall, just never ending. Like the Niagara Falls. Like a river. Just the water never seems to run dry. Okay? There's so much potential with this. I'm telling you guys. And of course, back in the day, you guys want to know how corrupted this world was and this system was back in the day? People would commit crimes and no one knew anything. You know, like, there was no witnesses, there was no cameras, there was no footprints to track people, there was no fingerprints left behind. There was like these people just like disappeared without a trace. Like if they got abducted from aliens or something. So that's why I believe in the internet. Because now, what do we have? We have voice recognition cameras that have facial recognition capabilities. Technology. It's all about technology. Right? And a lot of people don't have money, like some of you out there. Not everyone out there is smart like you guys. Not everyone has a high IQ like a lot of you out there. So it's harder for them to pick up on a date. It's harder for them to speak up for themselves, to earn the type of money that you people have, like some of you have. So it's very important for us to connect people online so they can have whatever it is that they want, and so they can make the type of money that they should be making, that they should be earning. And there's a lot of lawyers and a bunch of resources out there, and people that are taking their jobs very, very seriously. So I know for a fact that what I'm talking about will manifest itself, and this has nothing with you know, like what's the scripture, speak in faith and you will have whatever it is that you will have produced, or something like that. Whatever it is that whatever you speak will be manifested, type of thing. I'm not talking about that. Okay, what I'm talking about is some real shit. Because it all connects to the internet, and all these companies are getting connected with the internet, to the internet. They're connecting their businesses to the internet. And we have AI technology. AI technology is a self-learning computer, and you know, we all believe in equal rights, equal opportunities. That's the law, right? So that's the future for us. Regardless of what Pedro down the street has to say, whatever your uncle has to say, whatever Billy Badass has to say, or whatever your primo that's all high power and mighty has to say, or whatever your prima blanca has to say, or whatever anyone has to say, doesn't fucking matter. In the Bible it says God is not a respecter of persons. You can give a shit who the fuck you are. God is the big homie. You don't want to fuck with the big homie. The computers, the phones, AI technology, that's the big homie right there. AI technology. Not me, not you, not anyone. So get it right. Get it tight, get it right, girls. Because here I go with the fury. With the fury what? Think about it. Think about it for a second. Fury what? With a vengeance. I want to take America to Mars. And I believe we will be doing, I think we will do it before 2030. Or even sooner. I mean, they're talking about 2004. That's next year. You know, if you guys go online, they're talking about 2024. So these people are not fucking around. NASA, though, you know, it's like when a guy plays with your pussy. You think they're fucking around? You think those feelings that you get are fucking around with your brain? Or are they real? They're real, right? When you're over there sucking on a dick, you think they're like, oh yeah, oh that's the spot, oh fuck yeah. You think they're doing all that because they're faking it? Or because they're being real and they have real feelings? You know, nothing about this is fake. This is real. So I believe in them. I believe in what they say and what they discuss. Anyways, I have to go. Really go. I love you all. I didn't record this to offend anyone or to cause anyone to to become infuriated in any shape, way, or form. I just these are just my thoughts, and just consider it as a blog entry on my YouTube channel, my personal YouTube channel, so I could talk about whatever I want. This is America. And if you guys want to, like, look at the flag, it's right there. Well, I still have to cut this. But yeah, like I could do that some other time, I guess. You know. Yeah. Anyways, gotta go. That gray area I have to cut out. But other than that, and I believe in the International Space Station, ISS, right? All countries working together for the common good of the people and of the future. So a lot of you who are just hating on everyone like a pit bull does, with that mean, ugly temperament, hey, I don't even want to be around you. I'd rather be hanging out with chihuahuas or the most harmless animals there is in the world than with you people. Let that be a warning, because you know when a dog bites someone like a pit bull, they put that dog down. So please don't allow that to be you, okay? All right? Now you guys have a great day. I love you all. God bless. God bless America. God bless all the countries within this world that surround America. Because we are the center of attention, right, America? At least that's what I would like to think for myself